Up next on 21st Century Home.
A look at big screen entertainment in your own home. Why catching 40 winks may be getting a little easier. Dig up your family roots with Maggie Cannon.
The web is great for finding out where to write to get that information.
And tuning into the TV of tomorrow. Hi, I'm Craig Miller. Welcome to 21st Century Home, where what we think of as the entertainment center is rapidly morphing into something much more grandiose: home theater. The Consumer Electronics Industry Group estimates that more than 13 million households already have at least a low-end version of home theater. Might be a lot more than that if it weren't so nerve-wracking to dump money into a system that could be obsolete in a couple of years. But there's even an antidote for that now. It's called future-proofing. So in order to see firsthand the state-of-the-art in home theater, we decided to drop in on H Attie. Figures, video doorbell. Doesn't seem to be anybody home. Hello? Hello? Well, no wonder they didn't hear me. What Ken and his wife Eliana have created here is a true home theater, complete with projector, widescreen, 6-speaker surround sound, and a computer that integrates the whole system. They get the total theatrical experience. Oh yeah, the popcorn too.
We found that if we're going to spend that much time in our house in the privacy of our home, there's no reason not to invest in this room as much as we were, say, in our kitchen or our new living room and dining room.
Tens of thousands of dollars in very round figures to possess a state-of-the-art system that delivers cable, digital satellite, big screen video games, and of course, movies. A sort of sensory perfectionist, Ken considered every component carefully, but it all starts with the design of the room itself.
We originally thought that maybe the screen would go on this wall, but since we're entering the room from here, we decided it would be nicer to enter from the back of the room. So the screen is actually against this wall.
They even pulled out a central beam so they could install a screen that's not just big, 5 by 8 feet, but has the right proportions for feature films.
It's the widescreen dimensions, sort of 16 by 9 ratio. And we selected that because we usually like to watch movies, and we like to watch them in their original aspect ratio, which is a widescreen. And that's
you can watch those letterbox movies without the big black stripes on it.
Exactly.
On the top and the bottom, huh? How did you pick the size of the screen?
Well, it's important to be able to sit back from the screen about at least two screen widths.
You even gave quite a bit of thought to what colors you were going to paint this room, even though you'd be sitting in the dark most of the time.
It's important not to have a lot of light reflecting, so we chose sort of a neutral putty-colored walls for most of the room, but we actually used a dark purple wall around the screen. That just makes the picture stand out without reflecting light.
For an authentic theatrical feel, Ken installed a blackout blind and wall sconces that dim automatically by remote. Now, to get that real cinematic surround sound, 5 speakers and a subwoofer ring the room. Ken got some help from an audio consultant, Frank Coe, who predicts that as more homes are designed for private theaters, speakers will tend to be heard and not seen.
Now, it's not playing from behind the drywall. It's not doing this. We actually excise a section of the wall, mount the speaker in place, bring the speaker and plane it to the surface of the surrounding wall board, and then finish it in such a way that the surface can be painted or the surface can be wallpapered, and it literally disappears into the wall.
What makes this home theater a safe investment, though, is the future-proofing. Systems here were selected because they anticipate new technologies coming down the line. For instance, Ken has future-proofed his projector. It can be upgraded to accept the wider screen HGTV or high-definition television, which, when it becomes available, won't play in a regular TV format. And the projector is a good thing to future-proof.
The quality of the picture is going to be really determined by the projector. It'll be about half the cost of your system.
Of the whole thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
He bought a CRT projector, which has the red, blue, and green tubes because it casts a sharper image than the liquid crystal projectors. And he topped it all off with a high-end gizmo called a line doubler. Watch what happens when the scan lines of a normal video image are doubled. The future of home theater will see more systems integration. Here, the sound systems are coordinated with 3 generations of video by one master computer called a preamp processor.
A unit like this is the most important because you don't want to be obsolete too quickly. And this piece is designed sort of like a desktop computer. It has a motherboard and daughter cards, and you could add things as new things are developed.
Ken's Laserdisc player replaces the old VHS machine, but it may soon be mothballed because he already has a DVD player for tomorrow's generation of discs.
My favorite part of the system is in this drawer here. When they put all of these components together, they ended up with something like 8 different remote controls, which they were able to leave in the drawer because they found a universal remote that really works. Now, as soon as I get that degree from MIT, I'll be able to use this.
The nice thing about change and technology is that as time progresses, the performance of the systems that the majority of our friends can afford will improve dramatically over a period of time.
And Ken's already looking to the future for his next upgrade.
I want to put my computer system directly into the projector. So if I'm working on something on my computer and I want to see it on the big screen, I want to have that flexibility.
Ooh boy, widescreen spreadsheets. The digital video disc got off to kind of a rocky start, partly because so many different versions of it hit the marketplace all around the same time, and partly because it didn't quite replace the old reliable VHS tape. Once these become fully recordable is when these will start to become obsolete. And coming up, some technology. Ken, I think you burned the popcorn.
I probably did. Sorry about that.